You guys are probably thinking, what the hell was that crap? Well, actually, it's actually not that bad. The song is by a person who probably you guys don't know who it is, but sadly I didn't know who it was either. But your parents probably know who that person is. That person is Cher. She is very old, but she's actually that song is actually one of my favorites. So, yeah. I literally started recording this and I'm like, oh wait, on my phone I can't speed up songs, so I had to trash that video and do it here. So, let me think. Now, something is a little bit different. You guys think, oh, this is the stepbrother, but the title of the video says the new kid. I'm not kidding you. We're switching it up a little bit. We're gonna start with the new kid, and then next week we will be going to my stepbrother. We're gonna flip him around every time, so, after these 2 weeks, the next 2 weeks will be my regular channels, and then the 2 weeks after that will be the stepbrother, then the new kid, and so on and so forth. Now, fair warning, I have read ahead, in this book to see if I should keep going. I really should read the whole story before I literally finish it, because the new kid I've read twice already. This is the third time I'm reading it. I know it's a little bit weird, but whatever. So, the new kid, in the last episode, we, apparently, I don't even know, the last one was, I have a surprise for you, and I don't remember exactly what happened because it's been so long, but I just remember something that I forgot to do. I forgot to read the last paragraph in that. So, I'm going to be doing that for you guys because I know you guys like that, so... Well, you're gonna have two friends, Evan and Daniel, I said. I wanted to say he would have one more friend and a boyfriend, but I didn't want to make him feel weird since he hasn't met him yet. His smile came back, and we spent the rest of the day talking about ourselves and random things. So Evan and Tony and Drake have made the plan to meet with Daniel. So yeah, Chapter 6, Meeting Drake. Daniel's point of view. It's Sunday, and Tony told me he has a surprise for me today. I'm so excited, but I'm also kind of scared. I really have no idea what's going on, what it's going to be, even what it's for. It's nowhere near my birthday, or Christmas, or any other holiday. I guess all I can do is wait and find out. I wasn't sure when he was coming, though. I picked up my phone and texted Tony. Hey, Tony, when you're coming over for that surprise? I asked. Around 2. This is going to be one of the best moments of your life. And life is spelled in all caps. And an exclamation point. Tony replied. I chuckled a little. Why is that? I asked. You'll see. He replied. I sighed. I was kind of hoping he would just tell me. Well, it wouldn't be much of a surprise if he told me. It was almost 11. I flop over. I wish it would just hurry up to 2. Tony's point of view. I dialed Drake's number, waiting for to pick up. Hello? Drake said. Hey, it's Tony. I replied. Oh, hey, what's up? He asked, what does sometime around 2 sound good to go to Daniel's house? I asked. Yeah, totally. He replied. Awesome, so I'll pick you up at 1:40? I asked. Yeah. He replied. I said, bye, then hung up. This shit is really gonna happen. I can't fucking wait just to see the look on Daniel's face when Drake walks in. This is gonna be the best day ever. Should we plan what Drake is going to say? No, that always just makes things awkward. Let's just let happen. What happened, happen. Nothing bad should happen. I really hope not. It was 1:30. I started to go down to Drake's house. I plugged in my iPod into my car radio and played some All Time Low. Once I got to Drake's house, he hopped into the car and we headed to Daniel's house. What band is this? Drake asked. All Time Low, I replied. Drake nodded and looked at the window. You alright? I asked. He looked at me and nodded his head. You sure? I asked. Yeah, just a little nervous. He replied. I'm gonna leave you two alone so don't make things awkward. I said. What? No, you won't make things awkward. He replied. I don't care. I'm still gonna leave you two alone. No, I don't think you're gonna do anything weird. I just don't want to be the awkward third wheel, I said. Drake just sighed. We finally got to Daniel's house. I knocked on the door. Daniel opened it and his face instantly turned bright red. Surprise! I said. Daniel didn't do anything. Not even move. He stayed completely still. I looked up at Drake. His face was also bright red. Aw, cute! Daniel finally moved over and let us in. Oh my god. Drake and I walked in, and I walked over to Daniel. I'm gonna leave you two alone together. No, I don't think you're gonna do anything weird. I just don't want to be the awkward the real. But if you really need me, I'll just be outside, I said. Daniel's face turned into darker red, and I chuckled. Well, you know each other's names, so I'll leave you two to be, I said, walking out the door. Daniel's point of view. Drake was a surprise? Well, it was really a fucking surprise. It's not that I don't want him here. I just don't know what to say, and it's gonna be really awkward, and why Tony had to just leave us here alone. This is kinda like a hell for me. Only because I don't want Drake to think that I'm weird or too awkward, and I want him to like me. But what if he doesn't? What if I fuck everything up? What do I do or say something wrong? Shit, this isn't gonna be good. I just stood there, not moving, not knowing what to do. God damn it, I can hardly even think. Are you okay? Drake asked. Yeah. I kinda lied. I sat down. He sat down next to me. I looked down again. I was motionless. I looked over at him a little, and he was just looking down at me. Not like a stalker or something, but he seems kinda shy himself. Once I looked at him, he looked away. His face turned red. He said, Sorry, it's okay. Sorry, it's okay, I replied. What is he sorry about? Staring at me? I don't know. Drake's point of view. I could tell Daniel felt really awkward and kinda wanted just to crawl in or something. And just hope everything will go away. Just by the look in his eyes and how he's acting. Is it because of me? No, he has social anxiety. That's why. Sorry. I'm pretty sure he has nothing against me, but he's not the only one who feels awkward. I do too. I have no idea what to say. He always listens to his music on the bus. I guess that's something to talk about. So, what music do you like? I asked. I like rock, punk, metal, that kind of stuff. You? He replied. I smiled. Same. What's your favorite band? I asked. Probably Prince the Viol. And please correct me if I'm saying this wrong. I'm not sure how to say it, but whatever. He replied, They're cool. My favorite would probably have to be Of Mice and Men. I said. Daniel flashed a smile and looked back down. I'm sorry, this is kind of really awkward for you, or if you're kind of, like, freaking out on the inside. Tony told me you had social anxiety. It's okay, I don't blame you, I said. Daniel smiled a little and blushed. Hey, do you want to play some music, I asked. Daniel looked up and nodded. I got up and plugged my iPhone into his speakers and had the living room. He had in the living room. I put on Prince of Violets and sat back down. I looked back down at Daniel. Looks like he was gonna cry. I rubbed his back gently and then got distracted by his cat. My hand stopped in the center of his upper back. I could feel Daniel's heartbeat pounding. I looked over and back and took my hand off his back. That's a cute cat, he said. Thanks, he replied, smiling a bit. His smile are so much cuter. Daniel sat up more and looked over at me. His eyes were big and looked worried, as he was gonna do something to make me leave. But no matter what he does, I'm not gonna leave. If I don't have to. I really want to stay with him forever. I don't want to leave his side. I want to help him. I can't stand here and see him struggle like this. Tony walked in and went into the kitchen. You guys alright, he asked? Yeah, I replied. Tony walked up to Daniel and whispered something to him. Daniel shook his head as if Tony was threatening to kill him if he did something. Okay, Tony said, hugging Daniel and patting his hair. Tony walked back out and looked over at Daniel. He slouched back over and put his head in his hands. I heard him sniffle, then I realized Daniel was crying. Are you okay? What's wrong? I asked. Daniel just shook his head, kind of scared of me. It kind of scared me. What did Tony say to him? I hugged Daniel and he stopped, but he was still breathing heavily. Please tell me what's wrong. I begged, pulling away from him a little. He shook his head. I really don't want to talk about it, he replied. I nodded my head and looked in his eyes. His eyes were asking for another hug. I hugged him tightly, and he buried his head in my chest. So, what do you guys think is going on with Daniel? What's going on? I don't completely remember. I think I do. Okay, so here's the question of the story. There is a secret that Daniel and Drake both share. They both do this. What do you guys think it is? This is, a lot of people do this, and I hate people who do this because they're literally hurting themselves by doing this. So, by that clue, what do you guys think that Drake and Daniel both do? I know what it is because, number one, if I would never do this, but I might have mentioned this, in another one of my episodes, like, earlier on. I don't know, probably about Tyler and all that stuff. But, yeah. So, I will see you guys tomorrow for Chapter 7. Chapter 7, promise me you won't do this again. So we're gonna find out what the answer is to that tomorrow. So yeah, and until next time, guys, okay, just ask the GSA. Mwah!